Good morning. My name is Lee McKilmoyle, and this is actually about 5 minutes to 12 here, so basically it's almost noon. I think today's message is going to be to YouTube. YouTube, I'm very grateful that you're helping me get the videos distributed and get all of the attention that they're getting, and well, I'm grateful that you invited me to monetize the videos. I'm shooting a video, hun. However, one of the problems that I've got right now is that you've given me permission to monetize my videos, but there are 3 videos that you're currently deliberating about because you're not sure if I own the copyright to them. The songs are called Here It Comes Again, One Up on You. No, not One Up on You. Which one was that again? Out of Time. Right. And I believe the other one is All of This, Nothing More. All This Time, Nothing More. I might have to reshoot this video. Anyway, All This Time, Nothing More is a video that I basically recorded sitting right here. I'm not actually singing in the video. I'm not actually doing much of anything except writing out little messages and holding them up for the camera to see. Some of them were actually a little hard to see, so I may actually wind up reshooting that video sometime in the very near future. The song was written for my wife, who is in the shower even as we speak. And pretty sure that I wrote that one and recorded all of the parts for it myself, without any help even from my buddy Gary. That's probably the case for all 3 of the videos that are actually under deliberation right now. One of the videos is basically me preparing to do the background vocal, the high note background vocal for Here It Comes Again, which is a pop song that I wrote back in 1995. But I recorded a demo of it back then, but it was pretty rough, and while I managed to finally do a decent demo of it that I'm really happy with, or I should probably just call it a track and learn to live with it. It's not a demo anymore. But anyway, so Here It Comes Again is a song about, I guess it's about the things that I went through while I was teaching myself to write music back then, during a period when I'd been temporarily ousted from my band, etc. We were all young and stupid, and there were girls involved. But anyway, so I spent a little bit of time out of the band, and while I did that, I spent some time teaching myself how to write proper pop songs from start to finish and get all the parts together and stuff like that. And Here It Comes Again was not the first, but it was probably the best of the batch that I wrote at that time. It's very John Lennon-esque. It's a lot of flippant phrases and a lot of wordplay and a lot of speedy vocals. Very catchy tune, but something that even back then people were telling me, too many words. Anyway, and Out of Time was a recent tune that I wrote, basically talking about the job situation here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Basically, one of the 2 big steel factories are closed, and the other one's hanging in there. So, you know, I will be the first to admit that my lyrics are a bit polemic. I'm kind of exaggerating the point to make a point. But between the steel factory and a lot of the other industrial factories shutting down, and a lot of the money being put into medical facilities here in Hamilton, McMaster University, and the Hamilton McMaster Medical. It's basically every hospital in the city is all kind of under one umbrella now. But in order to get even a job working in an office or pushing a broom these days, you have to have some kind of degree. And so that's why I referred to it as that that piece of paper made from gold. And I guess I was just thinking that it was important to point out that Hamilton has a lot going for it, but that it's kind of being pushed aside even by the people that run the city for the outskirts, the Stony Creek Mountain, Ancaster, Burlington, everybody basically leaves town to go do cool things, and not enough is being done to support Hamilton itself. And so I wrote a song about it. That's what I do. I mean, I'm a writer. I write novels. I write these blogs, although I didn't write this one. I'm improvising off the top of my head, as I'm sure you can guess. I'm a graphic designer and an artist. I'm actually in the process of planning a proposal to do a big mural here in Hamilton, if I can get the gig. And I write songs. I've written a whole album, well, actually I've written a few albums of songs and recorded 2 of them in the last couple of years. And the album is called The Whole Other Half, because it's the whole other half of what I'd originally intended to be a big double album called Bisecting the Circumference, which is the first album, which came out more as a 9-song EP, because I basically ran out of time and ran out of steam. And this is what I do, and this is who I am, and it's really me, and occasionally my buddy Gary, who helps me write some of the songs and record some of the parts, and occasionally I get my wife in to sing some of the vocals, and I've had plans to try to get some of my other friends to record some of the other parts, but so far that hasn't really come off. So it's almost all me. You know, I don't own a drum kit yet, so it's all drum programming so far, but give me time. I'll get to that too. I'm even learning to play violin at the moment. So that's my message. It's really me. I really did write these songs. I don't have any pretensions to them being the most original songs in history. I didn't lift any of the riffs from anywhere, but if it sounds like something that you recognize, well, hey, cool, because I was probably listening to that song and thinking, I think I know how I can do something kind of like that. But I definitely didn't lift any of the riffs. I definitely didn't pick any of the notes out and go, I could take that little section of song and nobody will know the difference if I put it into mine. No, I deliberately rewrite these things so that they're mine. My notes, my progressions, my melodies, mine. So I'd appreciate it if you're going to invite me to monetize the videos, if you would please just permit me to monetize the videos. Otherwise, just tell me to turn them all off, because I'd rather not get into the fuss. Those are some of the best and most watched videos that are being held up right now. And if there's any possibility that anybody's going to click on any advertising for any of those songs or any of those videos, it's probably going to be for those ones. So please, either give me permission to monetize them or just tell me if it's a no-go, and I'll just turn the monetized feature off on all of the songs and forget we ever had this discussion. Thank you very much for your time, and have a good day.
Tell me